Hey guys, it's me, Kim, and today I am going to talk about how to be positive. I think in today's world we really have a lot of things and outside, forces that really bring us down and make us go into negativity. But don't worry, I am going to tell you guys how to always remain positive and get through those negative downward spirals. So I'm not going to lie, I really am a positive person. I'm a really go happy, go lucky person. I was always never like that though. I was always a half empty glass girl, and I was always a pessimistic, you know what I'm trying to say. I always thought the worst of everything, and especially with my health condition, I always was like, oh, what bad news am I gonna get here, there, but it was true though, because I always would get bad news, so it automatically, my mindset was, I'm gonna get bad news. But for everyday, people who, don't have a health condition, I think negativity, a lot of people will always struggle with, and to find the barrier to get over the negativity, it's very hard to find, and it takes people a while to find that kind of leap of faith to go and just always be positive. So here today I'm going to talk about a few things that I just want you to keep in mind, and maybe it'll help you be a little bit more positive. Number one, you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, and we all, I feel like, have a habit of planning. We want it to go this certain way, and when it doesn't, I feel like that's when the negativity comes in. Oh, it didn't go my way, and people get very discouraged and very negative very, very, very quickly. If you don't have a magic ball, or if you don't have, tomorrow angels telling you what tomorrow is going to bring, why work yourself up about it when you really don't know what's going to happen? I feel like our minds are our worst enemy, and our minds bring these thoughts into our head of, that's not going to go, girl, that's not going to go right, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But why be negative about a situation where you don't know what that situation is going to bring, because the situation, it's tomorrow, and tomorrow's not even here. You're here today. The second thing is basically how you perceive any situation. I feel like any situation can be turned into a positive situation. You're probably like, Kim, how is someone dying a positive situation? Again, I think every situation you approach to can be perceived in all sorts of way. Trust me. People blow things out of proportion 10 miles an hour, and you then start to come up with all of these negative things towards the situation while you're in it. For an example, I got in my car accident 7 years ago, and my life basically got robbed from me. Can't run, can't play sports, amusement parks can't go to, the list goes on. How is that even positive? I know. How is that positive? Everything was robbed from me, still is. How is that positive? How is that good? Again, I could have perceived and went up to the situation that I was in, as very negative, which I was. I just said, I hate my life, I hate this, nothing's going right. Why even be alive? I don't know. But positivity comes into your life when you yourself choose to bring it in and be positive. I finally woke up one day and I was just like, you know what? Yeah, my life, it's kind of not fair, but is my life bad? You have to remember the blessings in your life. Yes, I have chronic illness every single day. Yes, I can't do this and that. But do I have a roof above my head? Yes. Do I have a family? Yes. Am I going to school? Yes. Am I getting an education? Yes. Do I have a car to transport me to A to B? Yes. Do I have clothes? Yes. Do I have food? Yes. You know what I mean? So I was like, why am I being negative about this situation when I have abundance of blessings that I should be very thankful and happy and positive about? You know what I mean? I feel like when you're negative, you kind of have to really balance it out and think about all your other surrounding forces in your life that are there for you and that are here for you, and to be happy and grateful and positive about it. I know a lot of this is easier said than done. I will agree. I think being a positive person doesn't come overnight. I think it takes a lot of practice and it takes a lot of trial and error. Trust me, I know. It took me 7 years to finally be an everyday positive person. But basically, in a hard situation, like I've been in for 7 years, I grew from it, matured from it. I became so strong that I think anything that is thrown at me in my life from this point forward, I'm going to be able to handle it because I've been through so much negativity and so much bad things that it's built up my armor on me. And I think everyone, all of you who go through something very negative and bad, you have to realize and turn it around and be like, you know what? This might be a blessing in disguise. It teaches you things. It shows you good and bad. It shows you who should be in your life and who shouldn't be. It shows you, you know what? I obviously shouldn't if I'm between 2 different majors. Obviously, I'm not going to do that major because this is a sign that I should do that major. I think everything intertwines and interconnects, that I feel like a lot of people overlook that and they automatically just go into negativity mode. I think in the end of the day, what it really comes down to being positive is be grateful for the life you have. I think when you start to become negative, think about the littlest things. Because I'm telling you, in my first video that I ever made, the littlest things are the most important in life. Because it's those little things that really just kind of spark and keep you going in life. You know, you have to realize that people have it a lot worse. I think I have it bad with 24-hour migraines. Yes, that sucks. It does. But I'm breathing on my own. I can walk on my own. I can smile on my own. I can go to the bathroom on my own. You know what I mean? So you have to realize that you have to be positive. You have to be. Because if you're just going to be negative all the time, A, no one wants to be around negativity. And B, just every situation that's a good situation, you're just going to make it bad. And there's no point in that because life is so short to be negative and to have hatred and to have, you know, hold grudges against people. You shouldn't be negative because your life should only have room for positivity. And again, I know this is easier said than done, and I don't know if this advice will help you or not, but I hope it does. But basically what I'm trying to get at is just remember the little things. You know, remember the little things in life. Remember your family. And if you don't have a family, if you don't have, you know, good parents, because I know, you know, kids are neglected all the time, just know there's people out there who care for you and believe in you. And I think in the end of the day, what positivity really comes down to, it comes down to you, yourself, and I. Yeah. It comes down to you. I feel like you can live your life anyway. You are the determinationer of your life. You can choose how you want to live it. You can choose what you want to wear. You can choose, it's your life, your body, your hair, your eyes, your smile. You could choose however you want to be. And if you want to be negative, if you watch this video and you're still negative, then you kind of have to have a reality check in your head and be like, life is so short. I promise you guys, my life changed in a split of a millisecond, forever. Life is so short, so don't be negative. Be positive and just be happy, you know? It's honestly a very simple equation, but I feel like people make it harder than what it actually is. Trust me, guys. If I could be positive, who gets bad news every time I go to the doctors, then I promise you that you could be positive in any situation that you're thrown at. Trust me. I get bad news all the time, but I'm still so positive because I'm like, you know what? Okay, I have a blood kind of clot in my brain. Okay, that's very serious, but I'm still going to be happy. I'm still going to be positive. Yeah, we're all human, and I know that, I still have my down days where I'm negative, this and that, but it's mainly to balance the negativity out with the positivity. And I know you can do it. If I can do it, and I still wake every single morning, even when I have a really bad migraine, I still wake up every morning with a smile on my face, and I'm happy. And I always tell myself, as cliche and baby and corny as it sounds, I'm telling you, do it every morning. You wake up, I look at myself every time in the mirror, and I just said, I'm in pain, but I'm going to fight through this day and be happy still. And trust me, in the long run, you're just going to look at life so much better, and you're not going to take life for granted, and you're not going to want to consume your life with negativity. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was long. I'm sorry, my talking videos are going to be kind of long. I'll try to shorten them. But again, be positive and just be happy, and just think about how life is so short and you really have no time to consume it with negativity. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.